So, excuse me. I was reading up on mini discs before we started because I'll be honest with you, I never used one. I mean, I remember when the format came out. In fact, when I was working at Sears back then, one of our audio engineers got a mini disc player and they're fooling around with it. Did the same thing with DAT recorders.
Yeah.
And they liked the sound, the quality of the sound that you could get out of them. And they ended up using the DAT recorder to do a lot of archival stuff. But mini discs, for some reason, they just didn't grab them as much as the DAT did. And I think back then DAT was able to record at a higher level of quality than the initial mini disc. And of course that's changed. And that's why you're here, to tell us all about it.
Okay, so right here.
Aha. I should have known there'd be some hardware involved. Cool.
This unit is from 1997.
Oh, wow. Okay.
And I believe it records at 292 kilobytes per second.
Oh, okay.
That's way better than MP3.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's A-Track 3.4, I think it is.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
The door sticks a little bit.
Where did you get that?
I got it from a friend a long time ago.
Okay.
He got me into MiniDisc.
Yeah. So he bought it new back in 97?
No, he bought it used.
Okay, yeah.
On the used market.
Right.
There's the record button.
Uh-huh.
And the eject.
Yeah.
And then I don't have batteries in it right now.
Okay. I saw that very unit on eBay, actually.
Did you?
When I was doing a little bit of research and stuff. And there were actually, you know what, I saw some new old stock units being sold on eBay in the neighborhood of like 150 to 250 bucks.
Yeah. And apparently this unit is the last unit that used the Dolby Laboratories chip.
Mm-hmm.
So you won't find any other unit using the Dolby Laboratory chip.
Okay.
This is the MZR50.
Mm-hmm. I'm pretty sure I think that exact same unit on eBay. Actually, I might have even seen it on Amazon, because they have players, but they're not selling them. They're just listed as, out of stock, out of stock.
And this is the this unit records in standard play mode.
Mm-hmm.
Your basic standard play.
Right. And so that would be the highest quality, then, I would assume.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is what the discs look like.
Okay. Is that stuff that you've recorded yourself, or?
Well, this one I got pre-recorded.
Okay, yeah.
So I already had music recorded on it.
Mm-hmm.
It's got a band on it called the Spilled Canvas.
Spilled Canvas, huh?
Their biggest hit was the song Our Song. So you might want to look that song up.
I will look that song up, because I don't know that I'm familiar with that.
And then we have some of these Maxell ones.
Ah, okay. That was my favorite brand for cassettes, audio cassettes.
And then we have the Sony ones.
Uh-huh. The inventors of the format.
And then we have another Maxell, which is a colored one.
Mm-hmm. We say African American now. I couldn't resist that. I'm sorry. I'm a butt.
and the thing that surprises me is it uses a magnetic head to record.
Yeah, that's interesting. Yeah.
All the laser does is heats up the disc.
I'll be darned. Yeah.
And I think it's like 200 degrees or so. Curie point.
Okay.
I don't know. There's more on it online.
Yeah. Do me a favor. Give me the name of that band again.
The Spill Canvas.
Is it Spill or Spilled?
I think
it's Spill. I see it. I found them. Okay. I found them on Amazon Music. Okay. And the song you mentioned again was?
The song called Our Song.
Our Song.
I
found it. Okay.
There's an electric version and there's also an acoustic version.
Okay. Yeah. This doesn't say which it is. I got a bunch of songs here. Okay. Now, can you actually play the song on the player? Or do you have it hooked up to a sound system or something into your computer? It might not sound the best quality over Skype, though, is a problem.
Not right now. I mean, I got it like unhooked from the main stereo system I have it hooked up to.
Okay.
But I could put the batteries in.
Yeah. I'd just like to get an idea of the quality, the sound quality. But again, it's gonna lose something over Skype, unfortunately. But
I could tell you it's like near quality of what CD is.
Okay.
A little different than MP3.
Yeah.
With some of the older songs, you do get artifacts.
Okay.
Like some of the Beatles mono stuff.
Mm-hmm.
You'll get artifacts here and there.
Yeah.
But it's barely noticeable when you're wearing headphones.
I would imagine so. Okay, well, I found Our Song on Amazon Music. So and sometimes Amazon Music's files, the audio quality is hit or miss. So we don't know what we're going to get, but I'm gonna play a little bit of that, or maybe the whole song. It's 3:43. Let's see here the Spill Canvas in Our Song.
When you rewind the story of the two of us, sometimes you wish it was a little more mysterious. When you look at me with your cinematic eyes, I wanna play the part, but I forget the lines. I do it all the time. I never get it right. One day when you replay the slideshow, we know pictures won't show villains and heroes. It's just me killing time with you. Butter knife door, but it still cuts through. We never will never be strangers kissing in the pouring rain, chasing after your leaving train. But we know that's not how our song goes. Oh, you're a waitress in a cocktail bar, and I save you 'cause I'm a big rock star. But we know that's not how our song goes. It goes like this. You didn't like my friends and your mom didn't trust me. I thought I was slick, but my moves were rusty. Bought you a 12-pack, promised you sushi. Sorry if I wasn't straight out of a movie. We never will never be strangers kissing in the pouring rain, chasing after your leaving train. But we know that's not how our song goes. Oh, you're a waitress in a cocktail bar, and I save you 'cause I'm a big rock star. But we know that's not how our song goes. Be kind when you rewind the story of the two of us. Sometimes you wish it was a little more mysterious. When you look at me with your cinematic eyes, I wanna play the part, but I'm messing up the lines. We never will never be strangers kissing in the pouring rain, chasing after your leaving train. But we know
that as the Spill Canvas and Our Song. Boy, that song sounds so 90s. I like it. I like it, though. I like it a lot.
And then if you like some discs that have text, it actually carries the text over. I'll try and get the display
Okay.
up for you.
All right.
Oh, it just shut off.
That's a little, okay. Oh, yeah. I see. Okay, that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it brings over like the CD text.
Mm-hmm.
If you're recording it optically.
I see. Okay.
So the inputs that's on this thing is the red one is your mic.
Okay.
The white one is your analog line and optical. And your black one is your line out.
Okay.
And the headphone is in the front. And I do got the remote device for it too. If I can find it. Oh, I found it.
Oh, good. Cool.
Along with a an RCA adapter.
All right.
Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. Are you hearing me now on the iMac?
Oh, I started, but
Okay, good. I'm going to put you on the charger. All right.
Okay, so this is the little remote control.
Okay.
And what you do, you plug this right into... If I could get it right.
You didn't rehearse this? Come on, Aaron.
All right, so this little guy right here plugs right into the...
Okay, so it's like a proprietary connection for the remote. Yeah.
But you can use regular headphones with it.
Oh, cool.
So if you really want control, you use the little remote. But I've been using it just with a regular set of headphones. A regular set of headphones will plug into that just fine.
Yeah.
Without the remote.
Yeah.
You just won't have like the remote control, the controllability with the remote.
Yeah.
Kind of nice, but the remote kind of does the beeping in your headphones.
Oh, gee. I would imagine that gets annoying after a while.
But without the remote, it doesn't beep. So
Yeah. Oh, okay.
it's kind of nice.
Yeah.
So to open this up, I already got a disc in there.
Oh, okay.
So there's what it looks like with kind of like how cassettes were.
Yeah, it looks similar. Yeah, similar mechanism, loading mechanism there.
And these look more similar to floppy disks.
Yeah, they do. I remember thinking that when they first came out. It's like a damn floppy. Jeez.
Yeah. I mean, the original intent to these mini discs, they were supposed to replace the cassette tape.
Yeah.
And they say you can record onto these up to 1,000 times. I've had discs that actually had like large scrapes on them.
Yeah.
So after a while, the head gets dirty. So you have to clean the heads every so often.
Yeah.
But I got a couple of mini discs that are taken apart. I took them apart because they no longer recorded. So this is what...
There's the disc.
They look like. The back is just like a RW.
Yeah. It reminds me of a mini CD. Yeah.
CDRW.
Yeah.
And the top layer is what the head writes to. Unlike a conventional CD, these use a magnetic head to record.
Yeah.
So your top layer is your record layer. And your bottom layer is where the laser heats it up.
Yeah.
To 200 degrees Fahrenheit.
Right.
And then once the disc cools, it's a magnetic shift, like north and a south.
Yeah.
So the north is usually a 1, the south is usually a 0.
A 0, yeah.
So how that's determined is the pole shift. So, and the laser reads the bottom, reads from the bottom layer.
Okay.
The recording is just stored through the top, but the laser for playback is at a lower voltage. The only time it uses high voltage is during recording. Now, you don't want to run this on battery power when you're recording because I heard you can corrupt the disc.
I could see that because battery power isn't always going to be stable because the battery could be, running down. They're constantly running down. And if does that use alkaline batteries or like a lithium type?
Right now, I'm using just regular alkaline.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah.
They can last for a few hours on regular alkaline batteries.
A few hours. Okay. Yeah.
This uses the anti-skip or anti-shock mechanism that portable CD players adopted later.
Yeah.
Where it spins down the motor and is able to store. I think mine stores, about 60 seconds of audio data. So it will spin down every few revolutions to store that data. So technically the laser isn't reading during that time.
Okay.
So the laser stops reading, and when it fills up that 60-second buffer, then it's reading again.
Yeah. Okay.
Kind of like how your conventional portable CD player was back in the 90s.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
So that's kind of MiniDisc in a nutshell.
Okay.
But this little button over here on the side or whatever.
Yeah.
I'm trying to say.
Hard to tell, yeah.
But this little button over here on the side, that is synchronization record.
Okay.
What this does is if you're using the optical port, it will automatically pause the disc in record mode.
All right.
So what will happen is once it detects a signal from the CD, it will start recording. So kind of like the synchronization on your cassette deck or whatever.
Yeah, yeah.
How that works and stuff. It's kind of cool.
It really is, but it kind of begs the question, the laser heats up the disc so that the mechanical head can do the recording. Why the extra step,
Well, I've never really figured that one out myself either. But when you think about it, part of the disc is magnetic.
Right.
So it has to do with heating it up to the point to where it's writing the data.
Yeah.
And then, the laser turns on and off in bursts.
Yeah.
So after it writes a certain bit, then the laser cools it down, or the disk cools down, and then it will write another. It's kind of like you're writing data to a hard drive.
Right. Yeah. It is very much like that.
And these disks are set up in the same way as the sectors on a hard drive. So if you have one bad sector, it's going to skip over that part of the recording. There's just no way it's going to play that.
Right.
Now if you don't keep these machines clean, you're going to get issues over time. The laser's not going to read right.
Yeah.
The head's not going to record correctly. I've had discs to where they were dropping out because of that.
Yeah.
And they do drop out just like cassette tapes.
Okay. Yeah.
So if you're thinking that they skip, no, it's more of a dropout than a skip. Because for one, if you get a scrape on the disc, like I have a couple that are probably still good enough that don't do that.
Yeah.
I think I still have some that are blank.
Okay.
Technically, you can like re-blank these as many times as you want. And I just dropped one.
Oh, gee.
The thing about these is they're really durable.
Okay, that's good.
I mean, I've this pink one I've dropped so many times.
Yeah.
And not a crack.
Cool.
Cool. It never cracked.
Yeah.
Now I could show you the durability of these. These were supposed to replace the audio cassette.
Right.
This one kind of has a crack in it already.
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
don't know.
kind of vaguely. Yeah, I kind of see it. Yeah.
This one still works fine.
Oh, cool. That's cool.
As long as the crack is not protruding the disc.
Yeah.
You're fine.
You're okay.
If it protrudes the disc, this goes in the trash bin.
Yeah.
or
and as I recall, the discs were fairly expensive back in the day, and I imagine they're probably even more so now because they're rare.
Yeah, the only one that still makes them there's only a couple of companies that still make them.
Okay.
And you can get them on Amazon, but they have to be imported from Japan.
No surprise there.
And I have enough.
What just happened?
This one just keeps falling out. It has to do with the. These have little white plastic nubs in them. One of the plastic nubs is missing.
Oh, okay. All right. Yeah.
So